Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today I am trying out One Jump Closer. This is a game made by Ignacio Alvarado Mangue. I'm sorry, I gave that my best shot, and I'm terrible with names. The same people who, the same dev, I should say, who did That's Not My Neighbor. So we're gonna get into it. Okay, so looks like we have our level select. Let's play a game. If the number drops below 0, boo! Good luck. They really do love their evil clown mascot, do they not? So I get one jump. Oh, okay. This is insidious. Whoops. Oh, good. It's gonna keep a running death tally, so you guys can all see how terrible I do. I'm glad. Whoops. Okay, I gotta time this a little more methodically than I have been. Yay. What's the deal with you? 2. Oh. Oh, no. The lives of others is in my hands, and nothing good will come of this. What did that do? I guess it's like, it is kind of just schmuck bait, isn't it? They just want to see if you'll change your behavior based on it. I have to kind of just do the best I can, I guess. Whoa, okay. I mean, this one I don't even need to worry about counting my jumps at all. Whoops. Yeah, I kind of see why there's a big stain on the wall now. Oh, jeez. I have to go back, and then back again. That's delightfully sadistic. Whoops. I mean, it's okay, they're clowns, they're not people. Use my one jump to hit the button. Then I just gotta time it and get my way back. Kind of funny that it's a pogo stick, because my jumps are being counted. Woo! Okay. Whoops. A little bit hasty. Oh, it still keeps counting down for him. Oh, that's harsh. I was thinking I might actually be able to clear the level without killing him, but they'll show me. Wonder if I can just drop down from where I'm at. Let's find out. Whoops, nope. Fail. Okay, the door does reshut, though. That's unfortunate. Doing a good dash and just falling down may be the only thing I can do. Oh no, that does not work. You definitely need to jump for that. It's like the number of jumps is very specific in this one. There's no good way. Oh, come on! That's garbage. They set it up just to be as annoying as humanly possible. Lucky for me, I'm not a human, I'm a clown. So, whoops. Well, oh well. Start that over again. Nothing quite as amazing about gaming as is just redoing the bits you've already done a million times. Lives are such a great mechanic, am I right, guys? Why? It kind of seems like my jump arc... I can't even, like, practice with my jump arc. I don't know if tapping it is different than holding it. No, it isn't! It's the same jump arc. No, there's a minor difference in jump arc. Minor. I'm talking tiny. If I touch that ledge even the tiniest bit, that completely destroys everything. Oops. Well, that just ruined everything. Start over. Finally. I knew I could do that one. The frustration was just getting to that point. Okay, what gives? Alright. I don't get it. Okay, I don't know why I exploded by touching a wall. Did I tap it while I was mid-air? Can I burn my jumps? Oh, you can double jump. I was not aware of that. Okay, that's the level that teaches you that double jumping is a thing, which I guess wouldn't have been all that helpful in past levels, but details? Whoops. Got a little overzealous on that one. Okay, hang on. I can make this work. And this will limit the number of jumps I have to take. But it will increase the number of clowns that I kill. Come on. I gotta stop, like, just shy of that last buzzsaw. And I gotta clear that buzzsaw. Don't worry, guys. They're just clowns. They're not people. I'm not actually hurting anyone. Whoops. Come on, I can't lose for the halfway point of the game. Snek fails or no. Yeah! There we go. That's what I wanted to have happen. Okay. I'm still not clear on what that's supposed to do. I'm about to explode anyway. Guess it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3... And then I explode. Okay. No matter how I approach this, like whether I use the hint block or whether I tried to go over, I think it's going to require the same number of jumps. Whoa! Now, I was about to say, if I did not... Oh, no! Oh, no! I hosed myself! Ah, that's unfortunate. But now I kind of know what the strategy for this one is. You just gotta land on it and not behind it. Or fall short of it. You don't want to do either of those, okay? That seems like a reasonable intuition. I guess I just have to choose death on this one. Bump. At that point, it's just pick your poison, right? Whoops. Oh, right, I only get one jump. There's no double jumping on this one. I just gotta make it work. Oh, this is gonna be tragic. Right, air jumping. Use the air jump to your advantage. Okay. Stop being stupid. The world has 40 less clowns in it because of me. You're welcome. I wonder if I can actually... I have an idea. Wow, I didn't kill him! Guys! Did you see that? I actually saved one of them. Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay. Same idea, less dumb. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. There was a fiendish level of mechanical consideration taken into this, and I gotta take my hat off to the game dev. On the one hand, this is, like, super frustrating. On the other, I actually do kind of find myself enjoying this. Sorry, pal. Survival of the clowniest and all that. You understand? I'm not gonna have enough jumps to pull this off now. That's unfortunate. Oh. Hey, look at that! Sheer stupidity saves the day. So, the red buttons seem to have something similar to the hint boxes, or I guess you could call them hint boxes. And they don't reset. The green buttons reset, but these ones don't. That's very interesting. Okay, now I can focus on just getting out of here. He's probably gonna, like... at the end result is probably the evil clown guy is gonna be like, ha, you're such an idiot, you wasted, like, 45 lives on just getting a bunch of optional stuff that's not gonna help you anyway. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, easy does it. Right, there's a slight delay, I can't just run. Alright, that was my fault. Okay, come on. That first step's a doozy, let me tell ya! It doesn't seem like I have limited lives. It just seems like the game doesn't count how many times I mess up, which, you know, is fine. Whoops. Okay. Alright, come on. Dang it. This is so easy, and I just keep panicking. Alright, alright, alright. Focus. Dang it. Dang it! Made it to the last one. Come on, we got this. I'm gonna shut up for a minute and focus. For all the good it'll do me. Whoops. It's a very bad time for my nose having to itch. Yes! Okay, okay, okay. Okay, come on. I really want to get to the 30. I think with a little bit of persistence I can do it. I have to require like a triple air jump to get out of here. Going over it without using a jump is best. Oh, you can only double jump! I thought I could continually air jump. Okay, how am I supposed to do this then? I thought as long as I had extra jumps, I could continue air jumping, but no, it's capped at double jumping. Will going under work? That's such a long distance, though. Let's give it a try. Oh my gosh. But now that won't work because that's my last jump. I have to cut a jump somewhere. Like, I think those are mandatory. I don't think you have any say in the matter. You just have to use that. But now I have to cut one jump somewhere in the latter half of this puzzle. Nope, you cannot land on the button from that fall. That's not going to happen. But then I still need 3. Yeah, that's as high as I can go, so that's the end of that. Yeah, you absolutely need 3 to get to the top of that. I'm gonna have to burn a jump either after or before falling to hit the button in the first place. Yeah, there's no amount of speed you can build up that will actually get you anywhere. And while I'm impressed that that's even an option, it's still, yeah, we're still not going to have enough. And, yeah. Does holding shift change my speed? No, it doesn't. That's the same. If I double tap, do I run? Whoops. No, that's just, you know, me falling off at normal speed. It's not anything special. Yeah, you absolutely have to burn 3. There is no alternative there. You cannot get enough speed to just drop onto the button, so that's out. So I've already lost. There's no way forward here. I don't get it. That's it. Wait a minute, I know what I'm doing wrong. You're not supposed to go over in your first attempt, you're supposed to go down. Except for that. If you ignore that part, I had the right idea. Whoops. Alright. Gotta time that a little differently than I did. Whoops. Alright. It's not at the very top of the arc, and it's not at the very bottom either. It's actually something in between. And that will give me just enough jumps to get out of here. Okay. Well played, game dev. Well played. Right. Actually, might be simplest to just drop straight down the center. I wonder. Alright, that was dangerous, but it paid off. Sweet. Whoa! Okay. How close can I get to that without getting hit? I'm really pushing my luck on this one. I don't know exactly where my hitbox ends, so I'm gonna see if I can nudge myself to the ledge and drop. This may not work. Also, there appears to be a little bit of ledge gravity, which is not something I was expecting in a Rage game. Whoops. Whoops. I wonder. Yeah, sucks to suck, mate. I've already died 83 times, so you only died once. Your suffering is very, very brief in comparison. That is so erratic. You can catch me at the top of my jump arc. I absolutely cannot have it at the top. Whoops. Okay. Honestly, it's sort of just damned if you do, damned if you don't. 1, 2, 3. All going well, I might be able to get to the end taking a somewhat safe path if I do this. Alright. My curiosity compels me. My stupidity also compels me. That's the end of that. So how do I pull this one off, I wonder? Getting the question mark block is one thing. Hitting that button and making it to the other side, that's a different kettle of fish entirely. Woo! Alright, that was a little narrow, but doable. I have 8 for this one. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1... I have like just enough, but I will not have room for hesitation. If I hesitate, I will be exploded. Okay. It's actually more economical if I go up. But I didn't, so I hesitated. As I said, you hesitate, you die this level. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I didn't... I thought that was high enough to not hit me. I thought I could actually wait. Well, lesson learned. I could not wait. I wonder if I die, like, if I actually, quote-unquote, like, lose at, 100. We'll find out together, class, because I probably won't make it past this level without it. Alright. In essence, going down is safer. Oof, here goes. Whoops! Fail. Woo! Barely pulled that off. Oh, you are super dead, mate. I'm sorry. I didn't even see you down there till it was, I was already pretty invested in my strategy at that point, so, yeah. That is, we're both gonna die, but look at it this way. You got to go first. And you didn't have to... Wait, is this an option where I can just... Oh, no, that is way too low. That's not gonna work. Alright, that strategy's out. Okay, so I have to get to this point pretty much like this. Much better if I don't waste any jumps in this last leg. Woo! No one can escape. He seems a little upset about my current situation. To be fair, I've seen Mario Maker levels that are worse than this, and people still manage to beat those. I assume, you know, masochists, but, yeah. Alright. I'm definitely gonna die a few times. We're gonna see if 100's the limit or not. Oops. 100 is not the limit. I can keep going. Alright. It's funny that it gives me 9, when, like, physically, like, 2 is the maximum. I guess maybe it's like, you know... Oh boy, guys. They definitely saved the worst for last. I mean, I guess in a way this is actually more fair than my first encounter with the clown. The card game he likes to play in... Whoops. He plays a card game both in That's Not My Neighbor and in one of this game dev's other games. And honestly, from my experience, it's basically just RNG as to whether you win. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I kind of have a feel for it now. I don't have any science to it at all. I'm going on like pure sea turtle intuition over here. Come on. Oops. Yeah, the clown card game, like, there is a skill element, but, like, it feels like RNG is more important. Like, you just need the stars to align in order to consistently win at all. Especially because I don't know how the deck actually works. Okay, I actually need to kind of go down in that last leg. I keep trying to go, like, over it, but going under it might be smarter. Whoops. That was just incompetent. I like this game dev's stuff. It's just like he has a very particular style, and that the card game in particular was probably, I played the standalone version of it, and honestly it was like super frustrating for me and not particularly fun because it felt a lot more like the clown could just kind of pull whatever he wanted from the deck whenever he wanted. So like that was kind of my frustration there, and that's why there was never a video of it, because I just kind of was like, okay, he can just cheat, and it doesn't matter. He's Maximilian Pegasus, the murder clown. Oh, that was so close! I actually landed. I actually landed on the platform, guys. We are making progress here in a very sick, sadistic way. Ah, no. Okay, I hesitated. Hesitating gets you killed in this game, like, a lot. Oh, no! QED right there. Alright, at this point, I'm gonna shut up, and I'll probably cut out the excess number of failures. Or no, maybe I'll leave them in. Maybe it'll be fun for you guys. In the meantime, I'm just gonna focus on clearing this, and I'll resume talking once I'm on the other side. So, bear with me. Okay, finally. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Yada yada. Okay, so that was one jump closer. That was fiendishly difficult, and I'll be honest, by the time I was in the last leg, I went from like 100 deaths to like 250, all on the very last stage. And, like, I get it. It is supposed to be, like, the in-story representation of the clown just throwing his hands up and saying, you know, whatever, anything goes. This was alright. At least for the first 29 levels. There was definitely an internal logic for each of them, and some of them required me thinking a bit more laterally about my situation, which was definitely interesting. And because of the game's relatively short runtime, I didn't feel like it was unfair to the point of just being unbeatable. I will say, that last level is kind of a doozy. I'm sure there's someone who can, like, you know, one credit clear this game, and I'd love to see it done. Especially if there is a way to save the other clowns without killing them. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. What's your best run? This has been the Hipster Snek, and I'm going to see you guys next time.